and a knight that's ready to attack. Moving the king to a2 and a1 leads to forced mates. It's hardly worth discussing. But white plays the best move and moves his king to c2, leading to rook b2 check. And once again, if white wants to take on the rook, he loses the exchange for two pieces no less, but he will be in a poor position. So he plays king to d1, fleeing. And now we notice that the king and queen are both trapped in a little room and can't really escape anywhere. And it's a matter of time before white loses his queen. I play queen to b7, looking to force an exchange. And there's no way out for white. There's no way to keep his queen. Well, unless well, he can't keep his queen, but he'll lose material anyway. So he can play queen to f4. Then we get ideas like rook b1 check, and white simply loses a rook. Where else can the queen go? Can go to a1 perhaps. Rook b1 check, again with the loss of the queen. White plays rook to d2, but my rook goes to b1, and white will lose the queen. White tries a counterattack with pawn to c6, but can just be ignored for the moment. Rook takes queen check, king takes rook. And now the queen does have to move and goes to b6. Knight e2, and queen c6 check. Now, in retrospect, there were a lot of better moves. Even queen c5 check would have been better, keeping white's own pawn as a shield on the c file, and allowing my queen to capture a3 with tempo. So would have been probably better, but I just take the pawn check, and white covers that, you know, pinning my queen to my king, and I just have to block with the knight. Knight takes pawn, rook to e3, attacking white's pawn among other things. Knight to g6, it's the last try, hoping to fork king and queen. So the king goes to b7, escaping from a pin as well, and white can't repin because now I can simply block with the knight. Knight e5, and typical desperation moves from a computer, because right at this point Crafty has long realized he's in a forced mate. So bishop takes knight, g4, rook to c3, to make the endgame less complicated. King d1, take, and now we just approach the enemy king. Knight a4 check, king d1, Queen c3, King e2, Bishop d4, one final check from white. King goes to c7, and another desperation move, delaying the inevitable, and queen takes rook, h4, and queen e3. And I believe at this point Crafty resigned, making the game last 50 moves. So that's it. I hope you learned something about playing against Crafty and playing with the threat defense. Don't ever use it, but if you do, I hope this helps to improve your game. Thanks for watching. Please leave a comment, and